Sustainant is a start. By the way, I hope that we settle this thing down in Washington in the next 30 days. I truly hope that it's a national answer. But Sustainant is a big part of it. The pooling bill, I want to speak to the pooling bill very quickly. I have experience in the pooling bill. In the city of Stamford, we championed getting other communities, now a total of 13 communities, and we pool the bidding of our dental, our eye care, and our life insurance. And you know what? When we put those 13 communities together, we got a lot better prices. Pooling would work in this state. Let me assure you, if I am your governor, we will have pooling. We will build that pool, we'll keep prices down, and we'll get this state going again. Over the summer, I put out a press release where I asked the governor who advises her on health care, because it's clearly not working people in the state of Connecticut. She's listening to somebody else, and I don't know who it is. I want to make 2 points. At currently 16% of gross domestic product, that's the cost of health care in this state, it is, we can't survive as a state. If it goes unaddressed and rises to 30%, we're out of business as a state. One of the other things I want to make very clear is we've got to do everything we can to get this thing done right in Washington, and then we need to revitalize public health in this state. Most of us in this room got our first vaccination by a public health nurse. Our state is more reliant on property taxes to pay for education than any other state in the nation. It's not as if we get it right and everybody else gets it wrong. It's just the opposite. We've got to start by building a different tax structure. Now, you know, I've been in local government since 1983. I have done battle with property taxes since 1983. I actually get it. And if you send me to Hartford, I won't forget it, because we've got to change how we do business. One of the things that's happened in this state during Rowland and Rell's administration is we've gone from meeting our own personal mandate of paying 50% of total education costs, which we were when John Rowland was elected, to now 13% less than the national average. If you want to know why there's so much pressure, new pressure on property taxes, it's because our government, our state government, cut back below the national average in its support for local education. I also have to say to you that, you know, every other state shares some other combination of revenues, including sharing more money to pay for education. So hotel taxes, sales taxes, income taxes, and utility taxes are all shared to some extent in every other state but Connecticut. We've got to build a different system, and we've got to stop sending people to Hartford who forget it. You know, I've done this for 14 years. I know how difficult it is. Now, to live in a state, and we do right now, that opened up its schools this year with 1,200 fewer teachers than we had last June is inexcusable, and it lies at the feet of this government. The report that was referred to about property tax relief also endorsed the concept of a 3% property tax cap in the state of Connecticut. I believe that communities should decide what their tax rates are. That shouldn't be decided by state government. I want to be very clear. In fact, I want to distance myself from the study that was referenced just a few minutes ago. If your community wants to cap it, that's your choice. Don't let state government tell you how you're going to spend your money. You know, I want to be very careful. I'm not in favor of forcing any school systems to combine with any other school system. We have a great system. It's in need of improvement, but you're not going to see me force school systems to combine. I believe local control of local education is a very important issue. I also want to make it very clear that as mayor, I've kept my promises. You know, we talked about restraining the size of growth of government in Stamford. And in Stamford, we grew our city-side service budget at less than the inflation rate over a 14-year period of time. That's actually a record I'll run on.